I don't know if you guys can really see the blowing snow or not. I know it's kind of hard to see. The road's really bumpy and everything, so it's kind of hard to see. But we're gonna have new equipment on board with us by the next time we are out chasing. So better equipment for live streaming, so you'll be able to actually see better. But there's a lot of blowing snow that's happening right now. Fortunately, the snow that's falling is wet. So because it's wet, it's not drifting as badly as it normally would. However, visibility is still really, really bad right now. And the road conditions themselves are just terrible. Like, this is solid ice right through here. I mean, I can't see more than a quarter of a mile in front of me. The camera looks like you can see further, but you really can't. It's pretty bad. Like, I just now saw this car coming, and he's already about to pass us. Winds are gusting at about 40, 45 miles an hour right now. Like right through here, these winds are gusting probably 40 to 45 miles an hour. I'm definitely pulling my car to the right a little bit. You can see, I don't know if you guys can really see it or not, but there's snow bands blowing across the road. Snow isn't really drifting because, like I said earlier, that wet snow isn't allowing for much drifting, but still not your ideal conditions. Yeah, this is live, Ron. This is a live video. This is happening right now. Yeah, it depends on what part of Indiana you're living in. Really, the only ones being affected by this storm is northwest Indiana. Pretty much anywhere from like Lafayette north would be your area. Anything south of that is dealing with heavy rain and even severe storms down in southern Indiana. Visibility out here is actually way worse than what it was back from where I just came. Seems like actually the further east I go, the worse it's getting. So we're going to try to find a place maybe to park for a second, see if I can get any footage. I know it doesn't really appear to be that bad on y'all's screen, but it is. Visibility is probably a quarter of a mile or so right now. My goal right now is to continue east. I'm over near Gilman, Illinois right now, just east of I-57. Actually coming into a new town now. I think this is Crescent City. In Iroquois, however you pronounce that, Iroquois County, Illinois. I'll continue east as the heavier snow bands push east and they cross over into Indiana. And then eventually because I live in northwest Indiana, so I'm kind of just following it home. kind of the game plan right now. Poor windshield wipers. It's incredible drifting, blowing snow right now. Well reduced visibility. Plow trucks are out though. They're taking care of it. Getting it done for us. The highways themselves aren't terrible. It's just the visibility. That's absolutely the worst part. What if I can? They're definitely slick though, because I'm hitting the brakes. I'm sliding. I like to do that every now and then, just kind of test the road and just tap my brakes real quick, just to see if I slide at all. And I'm definitely sliding every time I hit the brakes. So hopefully, with the reduced visibility, there's not a car stopped on the road or something, and I don't see it. So that's why I'm going very slow in comparison to what the speed limit is anyway. I'll try to stop here in a second so you guys can actually get an idea what the... I know it's bouncy a little bit. The problem is with the ice that fell earlier, it's created like a bumpy surface on the road. So my steering wheel's been vibrating the whole time because all I'm doing is hitting ice. And there's no snow going onto the ice right now on these roads because it's blowing. So it's not really sticking on the roads much. Definitely a good idea to have your headlights on as well. I'm actually shocked how many people I've seen that have not had their headlights on. Headlights are a must in low visibility. Should be common sense, but you know. Look at that train over here. That's pretty cool. The train with the blowing snow in the shot. Visibility still at about a quarter of a mile. There's no blizzard warnings in effect. However, the National Weather Service was saying that they were really close to issuing them. Blizzard warnings have a really tough criteria. It has to be, winds have to be gusting at least like 35 miles an hour for like 3 hours straight. Visibility has to be below a quarter of a mile. So there's a lot of factors that go into getting blizzard warnings issued, and I think that's why we don't have them right now. However, I mean, visibility probably just guessing about a quarter of a mile right now, maybe a half a mile at some points. The winds have definitely been gusting over 35 miles an hour for the last at least an hour or so. If this continues, we'll see if maybe they get those blizzard warnings out. But definitely blizzard conditions, that's for sure. There's another plow truck here from Illinois Department of Transportation. I think they call them IDOT or ILDOT, one or the other. I think visibility out here is actually worse than where I came from. I thought that over there was going to be the worst. This is actually pretty bad stuff over here. Visibility is a little bit better through here, probably about a half a mile now. It's really creepy because you don't see semis like the one driving right at me. You don't see these, semis until they're right there. I mean, that's how bad the snow is blowing right now. Headlights, people, we need headlights. Didn't even see that guy. These roads are getting a little bit worse. I'm starting to feel a little bit of a sliding going on now. Obviously, you got to be careful going into curves like this when there's ice on the ground. Be a little bumpy here. We're coming into Watseka, Illinois now, which is the far eastern portion of Iroquois County here in Illinois. Kind of just driving back and forth down the highways, seeing what we can find. Visibility's going back down a little bit now. Cars like this, man, you need to slow down, dude. Dude's driving a Chevy Cruze going twice the speed I am, and I'm in an all-wheel drive vehicle. And I'm still sliding, so definitely not a smart idea. Sounds like I got some of those really annoying chunks of slush on my tire because I can hear it. There's roads. As you get into like population, the wind gusts tend to go down a lot. Because you have buildings and trees that my windshield wipers about had it. Roads suck. Welcome to Illinois, everybody. Got potholes everywhere. This guy's just got snow completely covering his back window. Probably should put the plow down, my guy. That defeats the purpose of a plow on your truck when you're not plowing. Now you guys can see the wind starting to pick back up a little bit as we get out of town. We're getting away from all the buildings and the trees now. This is when the low visibility will return and the drifting. Gust there. We're down to about 25 miles an hour now on the highway. It's fine, I suppose. A lot of ice on the ground. This majority of this road right here is ice, which is why traffic's going so slow right now. Down to about 20 miles an hour now. I'm assuming there's like a plow truck or something up ahead that's plowing, because I can see snow being kicked out on the right side up here, so I'm assuming it's a plow truck, which would explain why we're going 20 miles an hour.